What's up, everybody? You know when you see me and RJ, you already know what we're here for. We're here to talk about the sick shit with the motherfucking sickos.
Yeah, we got some sick
But
shit to talk about this week.
we do, but let me do a proper introduction. As y'all know, and if you're new here, my name is Michi Black, aka the Silky Warrior. I don't got the Silky on today. Right next to me is my boy, Main Event RJ, with the strap, day 86.
Day 86, baby.
Yep, day 86. Once you get to 100, bro, we're gonna have you wrestle, bro. We're gonna have to have you wrestle.
I guess what, a minivan?
Yeah. You never know. The minivan might make an appearance.
Yeah, it's crazy. I've been on the lookout too. I've been on the streets a lot, so I gotta
Oh
watch
man,
out.
man, we are here today because we have to talk about some Dynamite. It was hot. It was some heat from start to finish. I cannot be more proud of TK working his pen because bro has been cooking since he's been in the weeds.
Bro said I need to make my product good. He's making his product good. We
Bro,
love to see it.
And he is doing so much better with booking. Like, I have no issues with anything right now. It seems like we're seeing a whole lot of different parts of the roster. It's not just the same, like, 3-4 people in like 5 different matches, or some way they have to interfere in another match throughout the night. Like, I feel like we're seeing different parts of the roster. Am I wrong for feeling like that?
No, and we also had 2 women's matches on this card, which is
bro, I was gonna get to that.
Double the amount the other one's gonna do on their show.
Listen, so, and these women matches had ample amount of time to really work. Am I wrong?
And they're really good. They're just high quality matches.
Bro,
it's almost like we can make those or something. Like,
I know, right?
Crazy thought.
I never knew that.
Crazy thought. I mean,
but we got to start with how Dynamite started, bro. Hot. The international 4-way. Before we continue, Mark Davis, bro.
Mark Davis.
I didn't think highly of you, and I wasn't familiar with your game.
Yeah.
Oh man,
he's good.
I'm gonna start cheering for you, bro, because you showed me some shit I didn't think you was gonna be able to pull off. You was taking some bumps. Bro, snapping. Can we agree, RJ?
Yeah, I always like Mark Davis. Mark Davis,
he's
a big guy and he moves really well. I like
that. He moved. Bro was snapping, but my guy Ricochet, he had to let y'all know he's that nigga.
Yeah, okay, sure. That's the lesson you should take out of that Ricochet performance. Is that
listen?
Hey, he sold a lot of good kicks.
Listen,
he sold that Mike Bailey kick like a bullet.
And then I would say Mike Bailey. Bro's crazy.
Yes.
Like, again, I wasn't too familiar with this game, and I have no problem admitting that I was never too familiar with this game. But the past 2 matches, when he had with Beast Mortos, I was like,
Yeah.
Beast Mortos is just like he's just like a punching bag. He's always gonna take the pin. Unfortunately.
Sadly.
But this 4-way, Mike Bailey, he probably made me a fan out of him because boy was going crazy. Them kicks, hardest kicks I've seen in a while. I still can't get over the feet thing because you gotta put shoes on, but that's just me.
You know what got the dogs out in the middle of their match, bro?
Bro, imagine just taking a kick and the toe just come right in your mouth, bro. I'll be paralyzed.
Stop.
I'll be paralyzed.
Because I don't know why that kick went from full speed to slow mo quick, and I don't like that. I really don't like that. That might be the worst thing you said.
Imagine, bro. Bro kicks you in the face, a big toe just graces your lips and your tongue by mistake. Oh,
I am on record on this pod saying I want to take some nasty bumps in a match. I'm not taking the Mike Bailey toe in the mouth spot. I'll tell you that much. I'm not doing it. I refuse. The one bump I won't take is that one. That's disgusting.
Nah, bro, that would be crazy. But
that's wrong. You're wrong.
And but also, I want to say Orange Cassidy. I still can't get over the hand pockets. I still can't get over the hand in the pockets, but I let it slide because he was also working. I think though, I didn't like the double pin.
Really, I'm the exact opposite. I love the double pin.
Really, why?
I think if you were going to do a 3-way, this was the best way to do it. Rather than, I liked it better than the last time they did a double pin. Remember the last time where like Will and Ricochet's shoulders were down, but they were like on top of each other. But
yeah,
Ricochet's shoulders being down doesn't matter because he's on
yeah.
top of Will. I like this spot a lot better. I'm not gonna lie to you. If I'm Bayley, I'm contesting Ricochet. I had Mark Davis on my back and neck. You're not taking this pin from me. I don't care. That's a lot of meat to have on my back while I'm trying to get this pin. You're not taking the pin. But I think it fully fits the Ricochet character because he was very slimy during this match.
Yeah, he was.
He was on commentary.
Yeah, I was halfway through the match, bro, was talking shit.
Yeah, I think that was a great way to do it, where he literally stole a pin, but because Bayley already had him, on the backslide, it was a good way to get this 3-way to work without it being. And I don't want to say cheesy because wrestling is inherently cheesy, but you could have done it a lot worse. So
yeah,
you could. I like that they set up a 3-way without a DQ finish or some.
Oh yeah, thank God! I was so happy about that. I'm like, please. But the match in total was a banger. It's crazy that OC. I was actually expecting OC to get a dub out of this. Yeah. But I'll take Ricochet. 'Cause I really didn't think they were gonna give him the win. Honestly.
I think if Mike Bailey wasn't in here, maybe it would have been OC Ricochet, Kenny. But I think with the crowd reception, I think they were probably like, all right, let's do this. Because, I mean, Orange Cassidy's, he's so good. He doesn't need to go for the international title right now. He's made his legacy with that belt, so he can just put on good.
You can do whatever.
Yeah, he's chilling.
Now, do you think, after this performance by Mark Davis, before we move on to our next topic, do you think this does anything for him? Like, do you think this improves the stock, or do you think he'll just be part of the Don Callis family just as a big guy?
I think he'll unfortunately stick with the big guy in the family thing for now. I don't think they'll push him any farther right now. I mean, maybe. I think that like highest like ceiling for him would be a match against Kyle, since they're a former tag team, really close friends type thing. But I don't see it going past that. At least not right now. You could always build him stronger because he's really good. He's really strong. He's also really athletic. So like they could build him further. But where he stands now, probably not. Not from the 4-way at least. Especially the 4-way he got pinned in. The 4-way he got pinned in twice. I don't think that's a lot of big guys, at least right now for what he is.
Understandable. I was just asking because I think Mark Davis is really good. Like maybe we could put him for the TNT strap, maybe, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about some real gnarly shit we see. And I don't even be saying gnarly all like that, but bro, this street fight between Mox and Cope.
Dude, we had to wait 2 weeks for the real main event of that pay-per-view. What was it? Revolution.
Before we all give Mox some shit, bro drove 11 hours to take this spot. And bad weather. I have to give it to him. I have to give him some respect because, bro, it's ridiculous. That's the farthest I'm going now.
Oh, hold on. I'd like to talk about that too because I get it. It was 11 hours. It is driving everything, and I completely understand. That's also kind of his fucking job. I'm sorry. I can't. I keep seeing this narrative about him driving 11 hours. Like, yeah, but he's also the world champion of the promotion. Like, it's kind of his job to do. Like, I don't know. Maybe he didn't want to do the Roman and be like, "Hey, I'll be there next week." But I mean, he was kind of just.
So we're not going to give him like an extra praise because you drove 11 hours. Like,
I'm not tipping him for that. I'm not tipping him for that. Respectfully, I'm not tipping him for that. I'm sorry. That's like, is that not the bare minimum when you're in a job to come do your job? Respectfully, like,
bro.
I mean.
Like, I'm so baffled right now. Like, I'm really shocked that you're saying this. So we're not gonna give Mox the respect. Now, like, just give him like a little, like, like good shit for driving 11 hours in bad weather. Like, bro, they had a goddamn blizzard.
Okay, I'm not wavering on this.
Okay.
Would y'all have given a shit if it was actually Andretti that drove that 11 hours? Probably not. So. Like,
what you mean? I still would have cared.
You probably.
Because these people.
Okay, I'm more about Twitter. Twitter's been saying it like every 2 hours about like he drove 11 hours. I'm just like, okay.
No, I get that. I get that.
Okay.
The Twitter they be over exaggerating shit, making it a lot bigger than what it has to. But I feel like he should get the nod, like bro Ray did that just to take this spot. But for the people that don't know what spot we're talking about, just if you've been keeping up with AEW, Cope has a best friend named Spike.
Yes, sir.
Why this inanimate object is called Spike, I don't know. It is a bat that has nails coming out from all sides of the top of the bat, correct?
It might be a 2x4, but it's the same
Okay,
thing.
2x4, but
it's one of the two. But yeah, it's got a lot of big, rusty-looking nails in it.
And bro, first hit Mox in the stomach with the 2x4, well, bam. And I thought that was gonna be the end of it. And it was still in the ring, and usually the ref, like, you know, moves stuff out the ring so like you won't get hurt. The ref didn't move this 2x4 with all these spikes in the middle of the ring. And I'm thinking, as I'm watching, this is really dangerous. Then Cope takes Mox and suplexes this man on top of said 2x4 and nails coming out. And when he sat up, it was stuck in his back. Craziest shit I seen on TV. I thought Darby shit was insane when he did that, when you did the front flip onto the fucking glass. Moron. But this shit is ridiculous for the love of the game.
For the love of the game, bro.
For the love of the game.
The visual of him standing up and it's still in his back. The visual of Wheeler Yuta coming to pull it.
No, I'm just saying, that Yuta came and tried to help. And Box is telling him, he said, pull it hard. And Yuta couldn't get out. And then he's going to tell you to go do the spot still while the ref for the love of the game, bro. All for the love of the game.
He said, I'll get it. Just go. Go do your spot.
All for the love of the game. I don't know, bro.
I'd like to throw this spot into my list of spots I'm down to take in my first and only ever match. I am down to take the Spike spot. Nah, I'm not taking that shit.
Yeah, I'm not.
I would. Hey, if they ask me to, I'd do it. But they probably ain't never gonna do that shit again. they are probably done with that spot for a long time because nobody else taking that.
Nope.
Man. That makes Thumbtacks look like a normal like singles match.
Bro.
That was incredible. Because what a way to say, hey, we are not the WWE over here. We are doing stuff over here.
Right?
They have retweeted and posted that clip like several times. I'm like, yeah, do that again. Keep showing stuff like that because that's crazy good. But
I don't know, but I don't understand though. Sorry to cut you off, bro. But I was in a space and we were literally talking about the spot, and like there's a lot of discourse on the internet about how people are upset about the spot and whatnot, right? Oh, yeah. But I said, how can we forget the Hell in a Cell match with Drew and CM Punk? And CM Punk thought it was a good idea to hit Drew square in his skull with a toolbox.
Yeah, it's
like I don't have no issue with it, but I'm like everyone that was, everyone was cheering for that. Said, oh my God, we love it. The blood, bro, was bleeding profusely. Like that was it was bad, and he had to get stitches in his head.
Yeah, stitches and staples. So.
Yep, and you're mad because nails are stick. Like, come on, bro. Like, we can't do that. Like, AEW is an alternative.
It is an alternative, but
it's an alternative, bro.
I will give them. It is a very dangerous spot. Like I said, he could have paralyzed himself in that, right? And the same thing, because like I don't think I've seen too much Discord like this since the Darby spot with the plate of glass.
Oh, you're lying because you definitely missed a spot in between.
Is there a spot in between? All right, well, whatever. But like it's the same thing that I would justify for that spot and any other spot like that, where it's like, well, yeah, but we're trying to do something here, and it is something different. And honestly, it's kind of the performer's discretion at that point, because a lot of people are like, oh, well, TK has to put his foot down. It's like, well, TK also wants a profitable product, and right now that clip is making some money because it's on every news site. The amount of views on it is going crazy. Respectfully, Tony's probably doing like Moxley didn't ask him to shoot him in the back of the head. He probably thought, hey, if you're gonna take anybody's word on anything dangerous like that, it's Moxley. He's done more death matches than I think anybody should actually do in their real life.
Yeah, bro, it was crazy.
Like, if Mox says, yeah, I'll be fine, we will, as long as, because, dude, I don't know how to rant about this, like, without it sounding white knighty, but if you look at the Chris Bay situation, I've been watching the recent interview he did with his.
Yeah.
A normal standard neck breaker literally broke his neck and took him out of wrestling. And that was a normal, regular move. These guys are looking to make sure that they're as safe as possible while pushing limits. And it could be the most normal thing that can hurt someone. I think he said at all points, all wrestlers are 1 inch off from a serious injury while wrestling.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing. Like, unless, if Moxley came out and said, yeah, I got paralyzed in that spot, I'm not like, oh, dude, Moxley, you idiot. Because, like, he knew what he set up. They sat down, moved the board a bunch of times, made sure his back placements were set beforehand. People just want to be upset about something. That's fine. But, like, there's a lot of worse things to be upset about than a fictional wrestling story where
I'll say this, though.
a very real spot.
Yeah, like, I'll say this, though. There's no... If it was anyone else, I'll have a different tune to it. Honestly, I really would. But because it's Mox, and, like, we know exactly who he is, what matches he likes to do, and everything, like, I'm comfortable with that. Because like you said, I know for a fact he sat down and said, Cope, listen, we about to do this spot. And for this to work where I don't get hurt or you don't get hurt, we have to make sure it's on this side alone, you know.
Right.
And, like, you know, I feel like they will go through that. But besides that, the match was actually not that bad.
No, it was actually the match he should have got at Revolution, respectfully.
Cope didn't take no hard spots, though. Bro was just being thrown everywhere. Mox was taking the brunt of everything. Like, ridiculous shit, but hey, okay.
Hey, Mox ain't taking that pin without looking good.
Like, bro, I don't get it, though. I really also hate that we're doing this choke out thing, too. Honestly, I really do. I don't like it at all. I don't like how...
I don't mind that.
Cope... No, bro. Like, why are we choking out every time? Like, bro, just pin him. Well, like, pin him, bro.
I think
why every time?
It's more of a visceral reaction watching somebody pass out from getting choked out than a pin. I kind of like that for the character. I think I can see what you're saying because submissions or pass outs have always been seen as kind of anticlimactic. So I understand what you're talking about, but low key, if anybody's gonna do a choke out spot, I see Moxley doing it. He's so brutal and
yeah, like, right now willing. I get it, but
so
like, I get it, but yeah, I'm just like, ugh. It's boring to me now. I'll be better off just seeing you just pin him and go about your business. But I don't know. I think I definitely agree with you that you said this earlier in the pod that Swerve might take it from Mox. I definitely agree. Like about how he's been acting, like every time he's win now, like he's holding on to the suitcase a lot more tightly. I don't know if you notice, or maybe I'm just observing too much, but usually in the past he'll have it in his hand and he'll be waving it around and everything. But now every time he wins, like he just takes it, holds it tight, and he like gets the fuck up out of there. So I don't know if he's losing it or what. But maybe I'm just overanalyzing it. Maybe.
God, I hope so.
Maybe this will be where Swerve just takes it. Yeah, this is my time, bro.
I mean, he jumped him with the crowbar, so he fears Swerve at least a little bit. So
yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
as he should.
Yeah,
he did. So,
yeah, he definitely did. You got a point. You got a point.
He's a little scared. Yeah, just the most dangerous man in AEW. I'd be a little scared too.
I no cap. I would if beefing with Swerve.
Mr. Dynasty, bro, back to back winning the world title off of a monster heel. Bro, God, dude. And then and Hangman wins the Owen, and then we have All Out, dude. Cinema, brother. I'm there for it. God, I need that in my life. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. You know you want Hangman Swerve at All In.
No.
Whatever. All right.
So
who's the All In match for Swerve Strickland then? Darby?
Ricochet.
Oh, shut the fuck. Ain't no way we're doing Ricochet.
Ricochet, watch.
Nah, bro. If we're doing anything with Ricochet at All In, it'll be a triple threat with Hangman. And even that, don't you dare disrespect my Hangman Adam Page Swerve Strickland feud like that. That is disgusting.
I mean, I'm not going to disrespect it, but I mean, like,
nah, Ricochet,
I'm not gonna
Ricochet
get into
can
it
win
with
the
you.
international title at All In. That is nothing. That world title is not in his grasp right now. That he'll be okay. He is He is an all-out match. Let's be honest.
I'm not even gonna argue with you.
You don't have to, because I'm not gonna. I know what I know what I see, and I see the future. The future is Hangman Swerve finally main eventing All In. All in Texas. Come on, you gotta have the deranged Cowboys definitely gonna be at All In Texas. You got me messed up. I don't care what you say. Ricochet ain't going nowhere near this match, and I like Ricochet now. Ricochet's actually good. He's not in All In. Not for this.
Anywho, so I'm glad I let you get that off and try and ruin my morning. Anywho,
Ruin your morning. I'm right.
No, you're not.
You also think Ricochet's gonna pin Kenny Omega on his first defense in a triple threat?
You're gonna be mad when it happens.
I'm gonna be mad when Mike Bailey gets pinned by Kenny Omega. That's when I'm gonna be mad.
Okay. Anywho.
I don't think Mike Bailey should be taking pins right now, but I also don't think Ricochet should be taking no pins right because he's cool. They're cool. That's why. Because I like them and I want them to succeed. So getting pinned on their first pay-per-view match kind of sucks.
Someone has to get pinned, RJ.
Let it be Ricochet then. I don't care.
Is it not? Anywho, I'm not gonna argue with you. So on to our final topic. So the main event between Megan Bayne, and Chris, my God, I loved it. I loved it all. To be the
referee in that match, God, dude, I'm trying to take a ref bump, low key. I'm just. Oh
my God, I hate you so much.
I'm just saying, Megan Bayne could have F5'd me as the ref, and then Chris Taylor picked me up and bench pressed me out the ring.
Supposed to bench me out the ring.
I don't see why I'm getting yelled at. I don't feel like I'm the problem here. I feel like I had a very.
Hey, I'm letting you get it on, bro. I'm not stopping you.
Yeah, no.
We had a banger of a main event though. 2
women in the main event, a female referee, the women's world champion on commentary. Perfect. What a great way to make the women at least look apprecied. And there was 2 women's matches on this card. Do this.
Oh yeah.
Do it more often. It worked.
Trust me. I was going to talk about after this. We're going to get there.
Yeah.
But the main event though, Megan Bayne is something to mess with. It ain't something to mess with, bro.
No,
she's a strong woman.
What did
Chris Stradlin is strong.
A big bitch? Yeah. She a
big bitch. Like Chris, she's strong.
Yeah.
But
Megan's
my God.
Big. God.
Yeah. I don't get it, bro. I don't know how Tony Storm thinks she's gonna beat her. I don't see it, bro. I don't see it.
I'll be honest, I kind of don't want her to beat her. I kind of want, I don't know if it's too early to put this belt on Megan, but that would be so interesting to watch, Tony just not have an answer for a really big new heel character.
I'm out of here because bro's just talking bullshit. Bro's talking bullshit.
Wait, you don't want Megan Bayne to beat Toni Storm at Dynasty? That sounds great. What would be? You don't even like Toni Storm.
Oh, my fault. I thought you said something completely different.
Oh, you thought I was on Tony's side.
Yeah, I was, bro.
No, dude.
That's what I thought you said. I was about to say, what the fuck about listening to?
I was like, did a Toni Storm hater just disagree with Toni Storm losing? I was so shocked.
No, Toni Storm definitely needs to lose to Megan. Definitely needs to lose.
I just think it'd be more interesting to watch.
No, bro.
I think
we've seen it already.
Well, was it Megan destroying Toni and then just holding the title hostage because she's a really big, strong star? I kind of think that builds on itself. I think it almost does the opposite thing that what she did for Mariah, which was give her a really good story and good matches, where just Megan doesn't really speak, stomps Toni, and then just stomps everybody else. I'm like, damn. Plus, also, I think that gets me Willow Megan. That match would be gas. I guess
in a street fight?
Stop. To cut that out. Oh, dude! I just want to see Willow street fight everybody at this point.
I hate, but
I want Willow and Mox in a street fight.
Huh?
Put Willow and Mox in a street fight. That's a spot fest.
I really think though, but no, we gotta bring her back. Yep. But I definitely think that I really like the presentation that they're giving Megan right now. I really do love it, and I love how Toni. Even though I can't stand her, I love how she's playing on commentary, that she realized she's a big adversary that she's going to have to conquer. Yeah. And she don't know how she's going to do it. And I love how she's always commenting, calling out her features, she got big thighs and how she's a big woman and big muscles and everything. It just shows that Tony's actually worried that she can't beat her.
Tony's watching a really good main event and all she's talking about is Megan's thighs and muscles. She just like me for real. I'll be honest with you. But yeah, no.
I stand you, bro.
But what a good match between Chris and Megan. And I really do think we need to push Chris in this main event scene as much as Megan is. Because honestly, I could make an argument for All In to be Chris and Megan for that world title in a singles match. Low key, you could crown Chris right there. It'd be
or we can make it a triple and add a Willow.
I want that, but I also feel like if you could just crown Chris in a singles, it'd be I don't want to say more rewarding, but more like like prestigious for her to go one-on-one with, because Megan's up 2-0 on her, right? Because she beat her the first time, beat her this time, so have that third match finally conquer her really big demon. I feel like that'd be a nice natural progression into that.
I can rock with that. That ain't too bad. Okay, you got something.
Cook a little bit, just a little bit.
You got something, but I think now though. Now, do you have anything else to say? On this match?
Nah.
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like I barked and I did everything I needed to do to get to that match.
Now, before we end the pod, because I almost forgot about this match. Billie Starkz and Mercedes Moné. Bro, what a match. Billie, her moveset is either I'm going to hit you or I'm going to die trying. Because the moves that she was doing, bro, her back, I know she had to get a deep tissue massage. I know she had to take an ice bath because, bro, I know her back was beaten and bruised after all them bumps she was taking. And then she almost tried to kill CEO. She almost tried. She almost did it.
Yeah.
I forget what the move was called, but she had her on her shoulder and was trying to, like, flip her over and put her in a cradle pin. Damn near broke her neck.
Damn near. Yeah.
Damn near.
I'm glad that Billie got to show off how good she is, because I think, especially with her being in ROH most of the time, I don't think people really appreciate how good she is as a wrestler as much as a character actor, because she is really good at this minion thing she's got doing with Athena over the past couple of years. So but she does put off. I think some of my favorite matches are her and Athena from Final Battle. No, Death Before Dishonor. I think it is. They do those. And honestly, I enjoy this work, and Athena's got to show up, right?
Yeah.
She pinned her minion. She gotta.
Did you see the interview after? She's like, who trained her?
Yeah, who trained her? It's like, sounds like a call out to me. So I mean,
that's what it sounded like to me. I would take that as disrespect if it was me.
I just wonder if they do this now or for All In, because you could. I mean, crowning Athena as a double champion at All In, it sounds so good, and I feel like that'd be so nice. But I could understand them not wanting to wait that long, but also, that's so nice. I like that. But yeah, no.
I don't think we don't gotta wait till All In.
Exactly. That's what
maybe we crown Athena before All In. She holds it to All In, and they have the rematch then.
Yeah, they could easily do that too, and I think that'd be great. But dude, I can't wait. I don't want to overshadow Billie Starkz, because again, she did amazing and incredible. She made herself and Mercedes look good, which is something the doctor could never do. I'm sorry, the dentist could never do. So what
disrespect to the dentist is crazy.
Yeah, what a phenomenal match out of the two, and I hope she's also involved in the Athena chapter of this.
I think so.
I would hate for her to just like not only take a backseat, but to just completely disappear from it, considering she's kind of the opening start to it, which it's just going to result in a phenomenal set of matches out of Athena and Mercedes. I would hate for her to take a complete backseat. She's got to be completely involved, but I would hate for her to just be like completely thrown back.
Yeah, out of the picture and everything.
Yeah, I at least like her to be around the idea,
I got you. No, but I like that. But we got some shit heating up, and I'm glad we're finally in the point where AEW's hitting their stride now. We got through a lot of bullshit, because we had some bullshit for the past couple of weeks, but we back now. TK, keep it up. I hope
so, because I don't see Swerve Mox being bad at Dynasty, but this build, it kind of lives or dies by the fact that Moxley, isn't crazy, not on the mic, but like week to week, because he's not really wrestling, which the world champion doesn't really do week to week. He doesn't really have to. That's kind of the point. Swerve also isn't a week-to-week wrestler either because of how popular he is. Because he can literally just do a promo segment, and he was the highest-rated promo segment last week. So I'm gonna need a lot out of Moxley for this though, because Swerve is just unapologetically himself. So he's just always gonna be good. But Mox can be hit or miss in those promos. So like I said, I'm still on edge with
can't do
that.
that. We can't say that because bro been cooking.
Yeah, but when he says the same thing 3 weeks in a row, it's like, okay, cool. Next. So that's the only reason. That's my only thing about. I'm still iffy about the Death Rider stuff leading into Dynasty, but other than that, everything else is almost damn near perfect.
God, Jay, because I don't know what drugs you've been smoking recently, but okay.
We're not gonna act like I'm not a Moxley guy. I don't like hearing the same promo 6 times a week. That's kind of what this character is. It's the same promo.
Well, but I feel like we only got to this point only because we had this dumbass rematch. Like, regardless of the match was good, but it's still a dumbass rematch to have. And the reason to have the rematch was also dumb as hell. I feel like if we didn't have this dumbass rematch, we wouldn't have the promo 3 times in a row. Honestly,
I don't know. I kind of got the same promo during the build to that 4-way back at World's End, where it was nobody deserves this. It's mine.
okay, RJ.
Jay White is foreign. Hangman's a cowboy, and who the hell was the fourth in that match?
Orange Cassidy.
Oh my god, it was Orange Cassidy. Yeah, and then he was beefing with Orange Cassidy.
I'm not gonna get into it with you.
Me either.
We gonna say TTR. If you made it this far in the pod, you know what you need. Hit him with it, RJ.
Dude, you need some Glytch energy in your life. I know I'm gonna take some of this to get this video out. It's very early in the morning, and I am in need of caffeine. But the best way to consume your Glytch product, first of all, through your mouth, clearly, but also you got to use code SHOOT2, the number 2, when you get 10% off your order. And honestly, it gets you a little cheaper. A little cheaper energy is always gonna go a long way when it comes to these things.
A little cheaper energy is crazy.
A little cheaper energy, bro. You love it.
I can't stand you, bro. But TTR fam, and the word to fucking RJ, we'll see you when we motherfucking see you.
I don't see what I said was wrong, but okay.